Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first part of our premium live event, our first one of the new season 2K24. Welcome to Backlash, and in our setting is in the glorious San Juan, Puerto Rico. And in our opening contest, we got the United States Championship on the line. Here we have Carmelo Hayes. And if you saw on Friday, Carmelo Hayes took on Chad Gable one-on-one contest in which Gable came out on top. But after the match, Chad Gable tried to give a handshake, show some respect to Carmelo Hayes, even though Carmelo Hayes definitely doesn't deserve it. And he proved why when he decided to disrespect Gable by not shaking his hand, tossing his hand away. Now, Carmelo Hayes, former NXT champion, former NXT North America champion. Let's see if he can win some gold here on the main roster. And here comes the United States champion himself, Chad Gable. Chad Gable had went through everything to get to where he wanted, a singles championship. He has won tag team championships from both Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. But he has yet to win a singles title. But that wasn't up until last season, 2K23. Chad Gable won the United States Championship at Royal Rumble. And then at WrestleMania, he had to defend it against the former champion Damian Priest, in which he came out on top. As you see on your screen, that glorious United States Championship. This is what these two men will be fighting for. We already have Chad Gable and going 1-0 up against Carmelo Hayes this season. Let's see if Carmelo Hayes can pick up a victory and become United States champion on his first singles. Well, Carmelo Hayes has had championship shots before. Last season when he was in a six-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. But this time it's 1-on-1. And will this be Carmelo Hayes' first singles title on the main roster? I can tell you this, folks, this match is going to be very entertaining to start off the show here in Puerto Rico. I suggest you stick your butt in your seats and look at this. Both of them running forward each other. But Chad Gable coming through with the rolling wheel kick manages to knock out Carmelo Hayes. But Hayes getting back into the action. Now look at this. Springboard right into a drop kick, catching it right on the jaw of Gable. Now Gable has been through a lot. Fought for the tag team championships. And then he ended up becoming United States champion. So let's see what this season has in store for him. He already has one win here so far, starting off 1-0 against Carmelo Hayes, who's 0-1. But will Carmelo Hayes become champion? Or will Chad Gable dominate against Carmelo Hayes? And Hayes seems to be doing pretty good so far, but hang on a second. Chad Gable, Irish Strip, no, Mello counters right into the corner. And a clothesline followed by elbow right to the jaw. And now Gable might be in trouble here. I spoke too soon. Gable with the elbows right to the midsection. And now into the corner goes Mello. And now Chad Gable targeting the leg. And you know when he targets the leg, you know he's using the setup for the ankle lock. And now look at this. Look at the power of Gable tossing Carmelo Hayes right on top of the rope, on the top rope. As he went for a submission hold there, the rope break was called. And Chad Gable gets caught with a springboard clothesline from Mello. And Carmelo Hayes needs to get back into this matchup. He seems to be doing just that. Look at this. Rolling Snapmare follows through with a kick to the chest. Carmelo Hayes is one athletic individual. Manages to pull out a whole bunch of moves not seen before. And look at that. Takedown right to the face. And now up goes Mello. Elbow drop to the heart and into the cover. This could be it. One. And a quick kick out by Gable. And now Mello calling for something big here. Looking for something. Suplex into a cutter. And into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Gable survives here as he rolls to the outside. This ain't good. Mello got a look. Oh! Mello tried to go flying, but I think the referee was in the way, but luckily Mello is still fighting here. You know, he just went full flat on his back from a diving position, and oh! Gets shoved by Gable as Gable gets fires himself up here. And now look at this. Oh! Enziguri catching it right on the ear of Gable by Mello Hayes. And now back into the ring they go. Gable trying to get back to his feet, but Mello catches him. Oh! Takedown with the arm, and now look at that, holding it in, applying some pressure on the arm, on the shoulder. Gable needs to get back into this matchup. Trying to drag him over to the ropes, but Gable manages to escape the grasp of Carmelo Hayes. And now look at this. Ankle lock applied. And this could be it. Gable got it in deep, but he decides to let it go. I think Gable knows what he's doing. I believe he realizes that Carmelo Hayes was nowhere near to tapping, so he had to let it go so that he could continue his offense here into a cover, but the rope break was called. And I believe that rope break might just led to Chad Gable's downfall here into the corner here. And now look at this. Big scoop slam. Showing off Carmelo Hayes' strength. And now to the top rope. I think I know what he's going for as he goes for nothing but nets. And this could be it for Gable. His championship 1, 2. Kick out by Gable. Gable is still in this matchup as he still keeps his championship. But for how long? And look at that. These two just going back and forth here. Landing blow after blow. Who's going to be the first one to falter? Boom! Big shot. Goes for a punch and oh! Look at that. That counter busted open Gable there. Big shot there. And a knee right to the jaw. And into the cover. Could do it after busting open Chad Gable. No! This match still continues. And now Gable is in trouble. No! Manages to deliver a counter. Now look at these strikes into a knee lift. And Gable, do you know what this means? Letting the stops go down. He's feeling motivated. Look at this. German suplex, no, counter. Back suplex, counter by Gable. Back-to-back counters. Ducks under, leapfrogs over. Hits the Snapdragon suplex. Gable looking for it. Ankle lock applied. Connects with it. Will Carmelo tap out? No, he manages to escape it. Kicking down on the knee of Gable. Big clothesline. Another one. Carmelo Hayes feeling fired up here, sweeping the leg. These two going back and forth. But who's going to be walking home, walking out of Puerto Rico with the United States Championship? And now look at this. Carmelo Hayes goes with the fadeaway. Fadeaway, that leg drop connecting right on Chad Gable. And Gable better focus up. Big body slam there. And if Gable doesn't counter the next move, he could be looking at him losing his championship. Bello goes for nothing but nets. He goes for it. Could this be 1, 2, 3? And Carmelo Hayes is your new United States champion. Carmelo Hayes bringing a victory here in Puerto Rico. First match as he walks out as the United States champion. He doesn't deserve it though. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of part 1. And it is for the Intercontinental Championship. And here comes the New Day. But the member that's going to be participating in this matchup is Xavier Woods. Now, Woods is looking for his first singles championship. Now, you know, Kofi Kingston has won multiple singles titles, a multi-time Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, and he also won the WWE Championship back at WrestleMania 35. You know, Big E, NXT Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and WWE Champion when he cashed it in on Bobby Lashley. Also, these guys are multi-time tag team champions. The second longest reign. Big E won Money in the Bank. Kofi delivers excellent highlights in the Royal Rumble. And Xavier Woods has won King of the Ring. But he has not won a singles title in his career. But tonight he goes 1-on-1 against the Intercontinental Champion. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion himself. Santos Escobar. And he continues parading around with the LWO to make a mockery of what he believes he has killed. Santos Escobar has been champion across all 3 seasons. In 2K22, He started off as the Intercontinental Champion, lost it on his first title defense, but then he went on to the King of the Ring tournament and went on to become a finalist before losing to Karrion Kross. Tried to get it back in the triple threat, but he did it. 2K23, the title was vacated when John Cena had to give it up so he can go to Monday Night Raw. And that's when he first won it at the Backlash. And I believe only last season was when he won it. No way, he had a defense. He has two successful defenses of the Intercontinental Championship last season. First, it was up against Wesley, who, when he first won the title, he beat Wesley, and then at the rematch at Hell in the Cell, he beat him again. And then just before Money in the Bank, Wesley was challenged by Trick Williams, not Wesley, Santos Escobar was challenged by Trick Williams, and Santos Escobar came out on top, and then he lost it to Solo, but then he got it back at WrestleMania. No way, he got it back at Royal Rumble, and then he defended it in a ladder match. So 3 successful defenses. And now you just saw Xavier Woods looking at what he wants the most, a singles championship. But the only person in his way is the leader of the Legado del Fantasma group, Santos Escobar. In the main event of Part 1, will Xavier Woods achieve his dreams here? Now look at this. Santos Escobar is not going to make it easy, tossing around Xavier Woods. And you see the rest of the Legados, Humberto and Angel on the outside. You know, they're going to try to cause some problems here. Now look at this swinging neck breaker for Woods. And now Woods is taking it to the champion. Look at that Enziguri. And now, yeah, I think that's Humberto messing with the turnbuckle pad over there. And I told you, they're going to be messing around with this ring, looking for a tilt-a-whirl. Goes Santos and turns it into a leg drop. And now Humberto got himself a weapon here. I think that's a kendo stick. And now look at these two delinquents messing around with the ring, trying to force the attention away from their action, the referee. And now Woods still going, even after all the distractions around the ring. He's still going. That's how bad Xavier Woods wants to become champion. And now Woods calling for something big here, but hang on a second. Look at this. Gory special submission. Santos looking to tap out Woods, but Woods manages to escape it. And now look at this, another swinging neck breaker. Woods is doing pretty good. I spoke too soon. Tried to go for a senton, but Santos moved out the way. Oh, but he got caught with that kick right there. Now Irish whip, duck under, leapfrog over. Woods hits with a drop kick. And now Santos back to his feet. Gets shoved away. Now, boom, big strike there by Woods. And then Enziguri off the springboard into a cover, but the rope break was called. And now Santos moving out the way. Woods trying to go for a springboard attack. Trying to vault over the top rope, but Santos Escobar moved out the way. And now look at this, Santos taking control of the action outside, but quick catches him. And now look at this military press into the gut buster. Woods is showing his strength here. Big elbow drop to the spine. Now wait, what's going on? And you see Humberto Carrillo trying to get into the head of Woods. Woods saying he's got this, but the Woods don't realize the count. It's at 8. He needs to try to get this action back inside if he wants the championship. And there goes the action back inside. Irish whip. Big uppercut. And into the cover. But the referee doesn't notice it. Trying to put the turnbuckle pad on. As you see, Humberto just took the other pad off. And big soccer ball kick to the head of Woods as Santos Escobar getting fired up here. And now look at this. Phantom driver into the cover. This could be it for Woods' dream. 2. No. Woods stays in it. That's how much he wants his dream to come true. Santos with the leg drop, and no. But he manages to come back with a hurricanrana. As you see, our referee just trying to put the other turnbuckle pad back on. Woods with a big counter. As you see, another outside interference as Woods gets caught in the back of the head. But he's still fighting here. Nothing is going to stop Woods from becoming champion here. He just has to keep up the pressure. And now look at this. Falcon Arrow planting Santos Escobar. And now Woods climbing to the top rope. High risk, high reward. Limit break elbow right to the spine. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, and Woods has done it. He's finally become a singles champion. And he got his boys, the rest of the New Day, Kofi and E, celebrating with him as he becomes the champion to end night part 1 of our Premium Live Event.